Hey guys, welcome to today's Django Challenge song number 11. It's 12th year. Let's get started. Hey, so let's get started on this great song. It's actually not much of a song, to be honest. It's more of a riff. But hey, if you're looking for something super fun and actually quite easy to learn, that's Django, and you want to add it to your repertoire, this is a cool tune, okay? It's more of, again, a riff. It's a chordal riff that repeats 4 times at the very beginning in the D minor key, and then it actually modulates to the parallel key, D major, okay? You have the parallel keys that would be like the minor and the major off the same root note. So the beginning, the intro, which I'll call the melody, the head, is actually a triad riff. I'm going to show it to you right now. And then we kick into the chords for the solos. And that actually modulates to the D major key. And I'll show you the chords as well. This is going to be a mini lesson. If you want the full lesson, please come to my Patreon page where I'm doing this Django challenge. I'm actually going to go through every Django Reinhardt composition to teach you so you can pick and choose your favorite Django songs to work on. But hopefully I'll also expose you to some tunes that you might not have heard of and that you might think are really cool. Okay, there's a huge amount of compositions out there. So let's get started on this fun riff. We have a D minor triad on the 10th fret. Just bar the 10th fret, super easy, 10, 10, 10. And that would be technically called first inversion when you have the 3rd, 5th, and the root on top. But I'll just say the top note, the root on top is what's really important. I won't be too technical. And then let's add on the E, which is the 2, and then back to the root. Okay, we actually don't want to strike the chord. I just wanted to show you this nice, that's what we want to do, okay? And I'm actually going down, up, down. And then go to a C major triad, and then put a rest there on beat 4. So that was all in one measure, so it might sound like this. And I added a little bit of swing. Now I'm picking toward the bridge, so it's a little bit brighter. Okay, so that's D minor to C. And then now we're on a B flat major triad, just like the C major. And you're adding on the 9 again, the 2 or the 9. And you can see how motivic this is. And then move it to an A major triad. So we have this. Okay, so far those 2 bars. Okay, and check out the PDF above. And then now we're gonna go to a G minor triad, the 4, the D minor key. Trying not to be too technical here. And then yes, we're gonna do just like we did with the D minor, but now we're on G minor. Okay, and then to a D minor inversion. You all probably know this one, kind of a cowboy chord. And then this A7. And notice this little kind of a riff here. And then D minor. That was this. And that's it. We want to repeat it 4 times. It's a 4-bar riff. It sounds like this. Again. Fun. And again. We could pick up the tempo. He's pretty blazing on his recordings. One more time. And then you're off into solos or chords if you're playing rhythm. And that now modulates to the key of D major. That intro riff, the head, I guess you can call it, the triad riff, was in D minor. So it modulates from D minor to the parallel major key, D major. That's called the parallel key when you stay on the same root note. So again, you have D minor, just to review this, to the C. These are all just triads. What a great triad study. B flat major to the A major. That's the 5 of D minor. By the way, that's kind of like doing this. You know, kind of that classic progression. And then G minor. And then D minor. A7. And back to D minor. So he's actually just has this kind of a nice progression happening here. Okay, I haven't heard anybody do it like that, but hey, why not? That's what he's doing when he does this. And again, you want to do that 4 times. And that's the tune, 12th Year. Okay, so let's do the chords really quick. Again, if you want more, including some of the solo excerpts and some, etudes, come and join my Patreon page, join my online music community. I think you'll really enjoy the materials. If you're watching this, you will enjoy it. Okay, so the chords now, this is just all open to improvisation. D major, I'm gonna play D6-9, my go-to shape in the style. 2 bars. And then E7, you can go to E7 or E9, I'm gonna go to E9. And then A7, and then to D major, which I'm gonna go to D6-9. And then now it walks down to a B7 chord. But I just wanna say though, that right there alone really reminds me of the tune Exactly Like You. Very common progression, or A train. And now we're on a B7, you could do it here. You could do B9, or you could do B7 flat 9, or you could just do a 3-note shape. A 3-note shape is nice because it doesn't tell you the 9 usually, or the 5th, so you can kind of leave it up to the improviser. You can also do it here. I'll do it here just to show you the demonstration here. And then E7, or E9 if you want. A7, we're almost done. And then D6-9. And then again. And it just goes around over and over again. So that's the progression there. It's just a beautiful 16-bar progression. Minor swing's a 16-bar chord progression. So it almost kind of reminds me of like this minor swing type of form. You have an intro melody, and then you have a solo section. He never comes back to the melody. They just jam out on that progression. Give it a listen, 12th Year. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Cheers. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys, I want to give you just a quick primer, maybe a review for you on triads. Okay, triads are the building blocks. Gypsy Jazz, Django loved triads, but triads are the foundation for music in general. Please do not ignore the study of triads. This stuff is just all triads. D minor, C, B flat, A. Be able to do that everywhere. D minor, C, B flat, A. How about here? D minor, C, B flat. Just to show you, D, and then G minor, D minor, A7, and D minor. So you can really do this progression anywhere. If you wanted to create a harmony even, that would be cool. With the other guitar player, for example. But what you really want to study are the inversions. So for example, again, check out my triad study number 1, and I've got many others, but this is the foundation. Here's D minor. Here's D minor. And here's D minor. And then again, the first one. These are just inversions. You could do this for all the chords. C major, C, 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 B flat. What a great study. A major. And then G minor, how about that? D minor. A7, I'm just gonna do A. D minor. D minor. D minor. And then you're back to D minor. Okay, and then C major. I'm just gonna take the progression, why not? C. C, C, B flat, A major. You can see what I mean? You could do this riff everywhere. I've never done this before, but now I am. That's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? So again, you can just kind of take the motif, the idea, and have fun with it. Not only as single notes, but as triads. Triads will also help you connect these chords so that you create beautiful melodic lines outlining the chord progression. So thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll see you soon. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.